He cracked the uncrackable. He helped end the World War. He laid the foundation for the computer you are using right now. But instead of being celebrated, he was punished, silenced, betrayed. And when the world finally realized what they had lost, it was too late. This is the story of Alan Turing, the man who saved millions and yet became a victim of the very country he saved. From the start, Alan Turing wasn't like everyone else. While other kids played outside, Alan was busy solving problems most adults couldn't understand. He was awkward, misunderstood, always lost in thought. But behind the quiet face was a genius. By the time he got to the university, Turing was already making waves in mathematics, but no one could predict just how far he'd go or how important he would become to the fate of the world. Then came World War II. Nazi Germany was unstoppable. Their secret weapon, the Enigma, a device so complex its code changed every single day. The Allies were desperate. Every message left unread meant more lives lost. So they turned to Bletchley Park, Britain's secret code-breaking center, and at the heart of it was Alan Turing. Turing had a bold idea. What if a machine could think? What if it could do the work of thousands of code breakers in seconds? People laughed. They said it couldn't be done. But Turing didn't give up. He worked day and night. He faced failure, rejection, pressure from military officials, and even sabotage from jealous colleagues. But finally he built it, a massive, clunky, revolutionary machine called the Bombay. And with it, he cracked the Enigma. Thanks to Turing, the Allies gained access to Hitler's most secret communications. Historians believe his work shortened the war by at least 2 years and saved over 14 million lives. But you know what happened next? Nothing. There were no parades, no medals, everything was kept secret. Alan Turing's name was buried under classified files. But that wasn't the worst part. In 1952, just few years after saving the world, Turing was arrested. His crime, being gay. At the time, homosexuality was illegal in the UK. He was given a cruel choice: go to prison or undergo chemical castration. He chose the latter, a decision that destroyed his health, his mind and his spirit. Alan Turing, the war hero, the genius, the father of artificial intelligence, was now seen as a criminal by his own country. And in 1954, at just 41 years old, Alan Turing was found dead, a half-eaten apple laced with cyanide beside his bed. Some say it was suicide, some say it was accidental. Either way, the world had lost a giant. But legends never stay buried. Decades later, the truth finally came out. Turing's code breaking was declassified. The world learned what he had done and what had been done to him. In 2009, the British government apologized, and in 2013, Queen Elizabeth II granted him a posthumous royal pardon. And in 2021, Alan Turing's face appeared on the UK's £50 note. The same nation that destroyed him now honors him as one of its greatest minds. But Turing's real legacy, it's right in front of you. Every time you use a smartphone, a computer, or AI, you are standing on the shoulders of the man who asked, "Can machines think?" Alan Turing changed the course of history. He changed the very idea of what machines could become. His work didn't end with breaking Nazi code. It sparked the birth of artificial intelligence. He imagined a future where machines could think, long before the rest of the world believed it was possible. They tried to erase him, but his legacy became impossible to ignore. They punished him for being different, but he changed the world by thinking differently. Alan Turing didn't just build machines, he built the future. And though they failed to honor him in life, history could never forget him. True impact isn't measured in applause, it's measured in the world you leave behind. Alan Turing didn't live to see the praise, the headlines, or the honors. Take him out of history and you rewrite the entire future. So if you are walking a lonely road, chasing a vision no one else sees, keep walking, because one day the same world that doubted you will be standing on what you built. If Alan Turing's story moved you, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications, because we are just getting started. This is Road to Fame, and we tell the stories of those who rose, fell and rose again.